The FIFA World Cup knockout stage is officially heating up, and the round of 32 has already delivered drama, heartbreak, penalty shootouts, late goals, and some huge nations being pushed to the edge. This is the stage where there is no room for mistakes. One bad pass, one missed chance, one moment of pressure, and a team's World Cup dream can be over. So far, the knockout round has given football fans exactly what they wanted: close games, surprising winners, emotional exits, and a clear path beginning to form toward the round of 16. The first confirmed winner of the round of 32 was Canada, who defeated South Africa 1-0. It was not a high-scoring match, but it was the kind of knockout performance that matters. Canada stayed focused, protected the lead, and did enough to move forward. For South Africa, it was a painful ending after reaching the knockout stage, but they can still leave the tournament with pride. Canada, meanwhile, showed that in knockout football you do not always need to dominate the entire game. Sometimes you just need one decisive moment and the discipline to survive. Then came one of the most talked about matches of the round: Brazil against Japan. Brazil won 2-1, but this was not an easy night for one of football's most famous nations. Japan played with courage, organization, and belief. They made Brazil uncomfortable and proved that they were not just there to defend. But Brazil found a way, as great teams often do. After being tested, Brazil responded with quality and late-game mentality. Japan earned respect, but Brazil moved on. The final score was Brazil 2, Japan 1, and Brazil advanced to the round of 16. Germany's exit became one of the biggest shocks of the knockout stage so far. Germany and Paraguay finished 1-1, and the match had to be decided by penalties. In the pressure of the shootout, Paraguay held their nerve and won 4-3 on penalties. For Germany, this was a crushing early exit. For Paraguay, it was a massive moment of belief and national pride. Knockout football does not care about history, rankings, or reputation. It only cares about who performs in the moment. Paraguay did exactly that, and now they move on to face France in the round of 16. The Netherlands also suffered a painful knockout exit after a 1-1 draw against Morocco. Just like Germany, the Netherlands were taken to penalties, and Morocco showed incredible composure to win the shootout 3-2. Morocco's victory was another reminder that this World Cup knockout format gives every team a chance to create history. They defended with discipline, stayed alive under pressure, and finished the job from the penalty spot. Morocco now moves into the round of 16, where they will face Canada in what looks like a very interesting matchup. Ivory Coast and Norway gave fans another tight round of 32 battle. Norway came out on top with a 2-1 win, showing attacking quality and mental strength in a difficult knockout game. Ivory Coast fought hard and made the match competitive, but Norway had the edge when it mattered. With that victory, Norway booked a round of 16 meeting with Brazil. That matchup will be a fascinating test. Brazil has the history, the skill, and the pressure of expectation. Norway has confidence, momentum, and nothing to fear. France made one of the strongest statements of the round with a convincing 3-0 win over Sweden. In a knockout stage where many favourites have struggled, France looked calm, sharp, and dangerous. They controlled the game, took their chances, and avoided the kind of drama that has already knocked out other major teams. Sweden's tournament came to an end, but France moved forward with confidence. Their next challenge will be Paraguay, a team that has already shown it can handle pressure and eliminate a giant. Mexico also moved into the round of 16 with a strong 2-0 win over Ecuador. Playing under huge expectations, Mexico delivered when it mattered. They defended well, created chances, and gave their fans a result to celebrate. Ecuador's run ended in disappointment, but Mexico's tournament continues. In the next round, Mexico will face England, and that match already feels like one of the biggest round of 16 games. It brings together Mexico's energy and home region support against England's experience and attacking quality. England had to work hard for their 2-1 win over DR Congo. This was not a comfortable match. DR Congo came into the game with belief and made England fight for every moment. But England found the goals they needed and survived the pressure. In knockout football, style is important, but survival is everything. England advanced, and now they prepare for a major round of 16 clash against Mexico. That game will have pressure, atmosphere, and plenty of storylines. The United States also booked their place in the round of 16, with a 2-0 win over Bosnia and Herzegovina. The match had its own drama, especially after the United States had to play with 10 men, but they still found a way to control the result and finish the job. That kind of resilience matters in knockout football. It was not just about scoring goals, it was about staying calm, protecting the lead and proving they could handle pressure. With the win, the United States moves on to face Belgium in what should be one of the most exciting round of 16 matchups. So far, the confirmed round of 16 matchups include Canada vs Morocco, Paraguay vs France, Brazil vs Norway, Mexico vs England, and Belgium vs the United States. These games already show how unpredictable this World Cup has become. Some traditional powers are still alive, some have already gone home, and several teams are proving that they belong on the biggest stage. And the round of 32 is not finished yet. Spain still has to face Austria, Portugal will take on Croatia, Switzerland meets Algeria, Australia plays Egypt, Argentina faces Cape Verde, and Colombia takes on Ghana. Those matches will decide the rest of the round of 16 lineup. Big names are still waiting, but as we have already seen, no team is safe in the knockout stage.